Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Alex and Spencer's 1923 story really is incredible. We've just been distracted by Yellowstone's war promise. 1923 Season 2, Episode 6 points out that Alex, Julia Schlatfer, and Spencer Dutton's, Brandon Sklenar, story in the prequel is incredible. But we've been too distracted by the unfulfilled promise of the Dutton family's impending war to appreciate it fully. As 1923 Season 2 has progressed, there has been a buzz about Taylor Sheridan's Dutton prequel wasting time, drawing out a range war advertised as the season's main draw. While it's clear the war has finally begun in 1923 Season 2, Episode 6 ending, the complaints about wasted time in Alex and Spencer's journeys have been tremendous. Since the premiere, Spencer and Alex's 1923 journeys have progressed slowly, with holdups in each chapter compromising their time together in Season 2. Spencer got held up in Galveston, Texas, after unwittingly saving a member of the Italian mafia, Luca Andy Despina, on his Italian freighter heading for the Gulf shore. Alexandra barely made it out of London after discovering she was pregnant, and terrible things have happened to Alex in 1923 Season 2. Still, the silver lining is that the lovers' journey to reunite is fantastic, telling two unique stories about life in America's Prohibition era. After Alex's friends in 1923 save her at the train station, convincing the Chicago police she was the victim in her altercation, and taking her home to Winnetka, Spencer's wife tells the couple her ill-fated saga. As Alex completes her story, telling them about how she was separated from her husband in Marseille, Paul Augustus Prue remarks that the story of Alex's odyssey is the most fantastic thing he's ever heard. Paul's comment to Hillary, Janet Montgomery, is a reminder of how truly epic Alex and Spencer's journey has been. And that's because of their disappointing separation, not despite it. While disappointing in a sense, Alex and Spencer's separate experiences tell the story of an immigrant and a veteran. For both parties, America is more hostile than they expected. Spencer remarks throughout his voyage through America that the land he returned to isn't a country he recognizes and isn't the land he fought for. Similarly, as Alex says in 1923 Season 2, Episode 3, America isn't the land of respite that was advertised in her home country. All the while, Alex and Spencer have been brave of heart. We're cheering for their reunion, proving their courage and determination are infectious. Appreciating Spencer and Alex's story hasn't been straightforward for many viewers since 1923 Season 2 was advertised differently. 1923 Season 2's trailer heavily leans on the developments of the Dutton family's war, but it has taken 6 episodes to scrape the surface of the tactical conflict. However, as Banner Creighton, Jerome Flynn, surmises in Episode 6, Jacob Dutton, Harrison Ford, has purposefully stalled the war, awaiting Spencer's return to fight for the Yellowstone Ranch. Spencer's trip can be frustrating to watch, because we're waiting for his return too, since that's when the action is supposed to start. Spencer's journey feels off track because we want to see him get home and reunite with Alexandra, since that's what 1923 Season 1's ending also promised. However, when suspending any irritation that the war has not begun, understanding that it will all play out rapidly once it does, Yellowstone viewers can appreciate just how meaningful Alex and Spencer's stories have been. Collectively, Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone prequels, 1883 and 1923, tell a subversive story of a family navigating life in America after the Civil War and through the Prohibition era. Spencer and Alex's cross-country journeys paint a more complete picture of the period. Rewatching 1923 Season 1 before the second season allowed me to understand that 1923's Yellowstone story is really about Alex and Spencer Dutton's romance and their will to survive and be together. The couple's time in Africa in 1923 Season 1 comprises some of the most enthralling scenes of the prequel, and, similarly to Season 2, tells a more complete story of what was happening during the period outside life on the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. Alex and Spencer's time in Africa in 1923 Season 1 also comprises some of the most passionate moments in the franchise, and 1923 Season 2 evolves that. Established in 1923 Season 1, Alex and Spencer's journey is not just about the highs of their romance, but their determination to persevere through its lows. After their wedding, Spencer tells Alex that everything up to that moment felt like a sign from the universe that they weren't meant to be together. Still, when Spencer and Alex talked about how brief life is in Tanganyika, we witnessed their deep-seated alignment. Perhaps 1923 Season 2 is really about how hard both lovers fight to overcome their adversity. Hopefully. The world of Yellowstone has always been one of survival, grit, and the relentless pursuit of legacy. While the Duttons' ongoing war in 1923 has dominated discussions, there's another tale within the saga that's equally, if not more, remarkable: the love story of Spencer Dutton and Alexandra. Their journey is one of fate, resilience, and devotion, spanning continents and trials that would break even the strongest of souls. It's an odyssey that embodies the raw beauty of love and the sheer force of destiny. Yet it has been overshadowed by the looming battles of the Dutton Ranch. When we first meet Spencer Dutton, he is a broken man. Having survived the horrors of World War I, he has exiled himself to the African wilderness, hunting man-eating beasts as a way to keep his demons at bay. His life is ruled by instinct and survival, devoid of the warmth of home or companionship. Enter Alexandra, a woman of high society, engaged to a man who represents everything safe and predictable. But Alex is drawn to the wild, to adventure, to a life unbound by the rigid constraints of aristocracy. And so, in an impulsive, fate-driven decision, she runs away with Spencer, stepping into a world where every moment is life or death. Their love is forged in fire and danger. From the sweeping Serengeti to the treacherous waters of the open sea, Spencer and Alex face peril at every turn. They fight off predatory beasts, ruthless adversaries, and the wrath of nature itself. Yet, through it all, their bond only strengthens. Theirs is not a love built on comfort. It is tested through hardship, proving time and time again that they are meant to be together. The ocean voyage that nearly claims their lives is one of the most harrowing moments in their story. Stranded at sea, lost in the vast unknown, they rely solely on their wits and each other to survive. It's a moment that cements their relationship. Love is no longer just a romantic ideal. It is the very thing that keeps them alive. This is the essence of Alex and Spencer's story: survival through love. They are each other's anchor in a world constantly trying to pull them apart. Yet, despite this deeply compelling arc, much of the audience's attention has been pulled elsewhere, toward the growing tensions on the Dutton Ranch. 1923 is, at its core, a show about the fight for survival, and the Duttons are embroiled in a brutal war for their land and legacy. Jacob and Kara Dutton's battle against Banner Creighton and Donald Whitfield represents the relentless generational conflict that has plagued the family for decades. The looming threats of corporate greed, economic instability, and the ever-present violence of the frontier make it easy to become engrossed in this war. After all, it's the Yellowstone way. Blood must be spilled to preserve the land. But in the midst of this chaos, Spencer and Alex's journey is quietly redefining what it means to be a Dutton. While Jacob and Kara fight with bullets and strategy, Spencer fights for love, for a future beyond the violence. His war is internal and emotional, a struggle to reclaim his place in a world that he abandoned. His path is not one of revenge, but of redemption. Alex, too, is remarkable in her own right. She chooses love over security, passion over stability. Her decision to leave behind a life of comfort for the unknown is a testament to her courage and conviction. She is not just Spencer's love interest, she is his equal, his partner in every sense. In a universe that often glorifies stoic, hardened men, Alex is a breath of fresh air. She reminds us that strength is not just about wielding a weapon, it's about risking everything for what truly matters. Their story, in many ways, mirrors the classic romances of literature. Think asterisk out of Africa asterisk or asterisk the English patient asterisk. It is sweeping, dramatic, and deeply human. And yet, it is often overlooked in favor of the Dutton's blood-soaked legacy. The war for the Yellowstone Ranch is gripping, no doubt, but Spencer and Alex's tale offers something just as powerful, a battle for the heart. As asterisk 1923 asterisk progresses, it's clear that Spencer and Alex are not just secondary players in this story. Their journey will inevitably collide with the war back home. Spencer is, after all, a Dutton. His return to Montana will not be one of quiet reunion, it will be one of reckoning. He has spent years running from his past, but destiny will not allow him to escape forever. The question is, when he does return, will he bring with him the same brutality that defines the rest of his family? Or will Alex's influence shape a new path for the Dutton legacy, one that values love as much as land? For all its violence and tension, asterisk 1923 asterisk is, at its heart, a show about survival, whether it be through war, hardship, or love. And while the Yellowstone War looms large, Spencer and Alex's love story stands as a testament to the power of connection in a world that often demands sacrifice.